A Leonardo DiCaprio film spotlights the widespread murders of Indigenous Osage people for their land.
So many hungry wolves.
Killers of the Flower Moon follows attacks against Osages in the 1920s after oil was discovered on their land.
There's no white savior scenario here.
Jim Gray, former chief of the Osage Nation, is a descendant of Henry Roan, an Osage man murdered during this time. Before production began, Gray and other descendants met with the movie's creators to tell them about the history that the Osage people have carried for generations. The filmmakers drastically altered the script based on what the Osage people shared.
Before, the original versions was all about the FBI coming in to save the day. They did not come in and save the day.
The Osage settled in Oklahoma after being driven from their ancestral lands and forced to walk the Trail of Tears.
As a matter of survival, we took that land and bought it largely because we didn't think the white man would want it because it's not suitable for farming. What we found out later was that oil was discovered on it.
The discovery made the Osage Nation incredibly wealthy. The U.S. government then stepped in, assigning white guardians to the Osage people to help manage their money. But many guardians abused their power and attacked Osages, including those at the center of the FBI case in the movie.
But to every Osage here in this area, they'll tell you that that's just one of many. This is the only one that was investigated. They solved one case of one family, and then they left. All these other cases that everybody knows were never investigated and their crimes were never prosecuted.
Many Osages left Oklahoma to escape the violence, contributing to a diaspora around the U.S.
With all the killing that was going on and all the other abuse that wasn't being investigated, it's perfectly understandable why Osages moved to California and Texas and Colorado and Florida.
Gray, who praised the filmmakers for rigorously consulting with the Osage Nation, is hopeful about the movie's release.
Our only hope is that maybe we get a chance to use the platform and the attention that we have to say that we may have been victims back then, but we don't live like victims today.